What's up, y'all? Hey, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Rocky in the building, and we're gonna do a MLB The Show special for you guys. I'm gonna see how what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the legends. That's right, they got legends in the baseball game, and we're gonna try and put them in the Hall of Fame teams that they're in or the teams that they were known for. So, with that being said, what you do when you get to your menu, go to roster control. Go to roster control again. And then just click Baltimore just to kind of start out. And then go to player movement. And what you want to do is you want to switch to the right and click all the way here to like mid-century groundbreakers. So what you do is you see they got the legends. And we're just going to put them in the teams that they're known for. Like Big Bob Gibson, he is going to the St. Louis Cardinals. Now we're going to find another like pitcher, like a trash pitcher as you can see here. And we're just going to replace them. So it's going to be basically automatic settings. We're going to do that later. Bob Feller goes to the Cleveland Indians. And thank you guys so much for joining me on this. This is really fun, you know, for all you baseball lovers out there. We got Warren Spahn going to the Milwaukee Brewers. Find a pitcher. There we go. Luis Tiant joining the Red Sox. And some of these teams have like multiple legends. There's no telling what spot they're going to be in. Gaylord Perry going to the Giants. We got him. Raleigh Fingers is going to join the Oakland A's. Love that man's mustache, y'all. I'm just throwing it out there. We're going to put him right there. Catfish Hunter is also joining the Oakland A's. So you see you got your reliever and your closer. Ferguson Jenkins, Fergie or Ferguson, however you want to say. He's a Cubby. So you put him in. Mark Fellows, he's a rookie, guys, as you can see. We don't want to put him anywhere. So we're going to skip him. Juan Marichal joins the Giants. And again, another reliever. Jim Palmer going to the Baltimore Orioles. And for those wondering how I know these, I actually have a list of notes. So I'm sharing it for you guys so you don't have to do so much. Doc Ellis is going to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Jackie Robinson, everybody should know Jackie. Dodger legend. Find a second baseman. There we go. You want to switch out by position. That way it wouldn't be so hard on your roster. Ernie Banks, Mr. Cub, without a doubt. One of the all-time greats. Babe Ruth, the Yanks. Of course, the old Bambino and the Curse. We'll just put outfielder, same difference. Ted Williams with the Red Sox. Another GOAT. Harmon Stretch Killebrew goes to the Minnesota Twins. Let's just do infield. Johnny Bench, one of the greatest catchers of all, perhaps the greatest catcher of all time, joining the Cincinnati Reds. Al Kaline with the Detroit Tigers. Believe me, right now the actual Tigers really do need some help. So this would be perfect for them. Eddie Matthews with the Atlanta Braves. And by the way, guys, comment below who's your favorite MLB team or teams? Let me know. Richie Ashburn is a Philly. A lot of people may not know because he's one of those underused guys. Yogi Berra catching for the Yankees, of course. Willie Stretch McCovey going to the San Francisco Giants. Joe Morgan with the Cincinnati Reds. Though he played with the Astros, he got his real success as a Cincinnati Red, winning 2 World Series. Billy Williams going to the Chicago Cubs. Orlando Cepeda to the Giants. Man, we got a lot of Giant legends out here, man. Infielder. There we go. Tony Perez going to the Reds. Man, Cincinnati. What is up? Y'all got legends galore. Willie Stargell to the Pittsburgh Pirates. We are family. Y'all remember that? If you remember that moment, that's how you know you were in. Rod Carew with the Minnesota Twins. Excuse me. Sometimes that happens. We'll be out of focus, but don't worry. We'll come back. Bill Mazeroski, the first man to hit a walk-off home run to win the World Series. He did it for the Pirates against the Yankees in 1960. Brooks Robinson, he's a Baltimore Oriole. Now, can you imagine if these legends played today? Joe Torre. Now, here's the thing with Joe Torre. He's in a Hall of Fame just as a person, but he has a lot of success as a New York Met. He played for the Cardinals as well, and he managed the Mets and the Yankees. And the Dodgers, if I'm not mistaken, I believe. But definitely to manage and play for the Mets, that's why I put him in with the Mets. Luis Aparicio to the Chicago White Sox. Pee Wee Reese going to the LA Dodgers. Lou Brock is going to the Cardinals. Ralph Kiner is going to the Pirates. Again, man, I'm telling you, these teams. Larry Doby to the Indians. Larry Doby, the second black man to play. Well, he's the first black man to play in the American League. Jackie Robinson, the first black one, was in the National League, obviously. Enos Slaughter with St. Louis. I like that. Imagine having that as your last name, Slaughter. Because I kill him like that. And that'll do it for that brand. The mid-century groundbreakers. Now we're going to the expansion era boomers. Nolan Ryan, as much as I'm an Astros fan, he got into the Hall of Fame as a Texas Ranger. So Texas got him. I know, folks, I know. Got to do what's right. Tom Seaver to the Mets. Vida Blue goes on to the Oakland A's. Your last name is Blue, yet you're not in a team that has blue color. That's weird. Phil Niekro to the Atlanta Braves. Don Sutton goes to the Dodgers. Yo, Dodgers, man. They might as well just have its own Hall of Fame roster. I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to have their own Hall of Fame roster. Bruce Sutter is going to St. Louis. Richard Goose Gossage to the Yankees. Lee Smith will join the Chicago Cubs. Ron Guidry to the Yankees. Jack Morris to the Minnesota Twins. Mike Scott to the Houston Astros. Bert Blyleven to the Minnesota Twins. Ryan Sandberg goes on to the Cubs. Robin Yount to the Milwaukee Brewers. We lost them. No, we got them still. To Milwaukee. Oh, wait, Brewers, National League Central. Duh. Here we go. There we go. Robin Yount. Reggie Jackson to the Yankees, of course. Mike Schmidt to the Phillies. Let's see here. There we go. Andre Hawk Dawson. I'm going to put him in with the Nationals. They used to be the Montreal Expos. A lot of folks remember them. George Brett, all-time Kansas City Royal. Eddie Murray with the Baltimore Orioles. Jim Rice goes to the Red Sox. Gary Carter, of course, to the Mets. Find a weak catcher. There he is. Carlton Fisk to the Red Sox. Wade Boggs goes to the Red Sox. My goodness. You know what? Hang on. Let me do something different for him. I'm going to take him to Tampa. I like him as a Tampa Bay Ray. And they'll give them something, you know. Ozzie Smith, the Wizard of Oz, to the St. Louis Cardinals. Dave Winfield to the Padres. Will Clark to the Texas Rangers. Steve Garvey to the LA Dodgers. Any more infielders? Okay. Keith Hernandez, I'm going to put him in with the Mets. Mets, Cardinals, either or. Same difference. Harold Reynolds to Seattle. Buddy Bell to Texas. Paul Molitor, of course, to Milwaukee. Paul Molitor, Robin Yount, Ben Ogilvie, Cecil Cooper. Those Brewers should have won a World Series, man. Albert Bell, we're going to send him to Chicago. White Sox up in the South Side. Joe Carter to Toronto. The second man to hit a walk-off home run and win the World Series. Harold Baines to the White Sox. Ken Griffey Sr. to Seattle. Dale Murphy to Atlanta. And that's it with the expansion era Boomers. Now we go to the third legendary team, the Long Ball Beasts. And here we got Oral Hershiser, of course, with the Dodgers. Brett Saberhagen to Kansas City. Roy Oswalt to the Astros. Jack McDowell goes on to the White Sox. Doug Drabek to Pittsburgh. Dennis Eckersley to Oakland. Whew. Moving these players is not easy. Eric Gagne to the Dodgers. I think he got the most saves most consecutive saves in history. So that's a little history there. Billy Wagner to the Astros. Paul Haney. Oh yeah, that's right. He's a nobody. Troy Percival to the Angels. Let's see. Dave Stieb to Toronto. I don't know if it's pronounced Stieb or Stieb. I forgot. Tony Gwynn, the greatest San Diego Padre of all time. May he rest in peace. Cal Ripken Jr., the greatest Baltimore Oriole of all time. Ken Griffey Jr., he's been all over the world, but I recognize him more with the Seattle Mariners. Especially playing with his dad. I mean, come on. Playing with your dad in the major leagues is amazing. Chipper Jones. Stupid control, I tell you. Chipper Jones, all-time Atlanta Brave, Hall of Fame legend in ATL. Like, you can't go to a Braves game and not mention Chipper. You just can't. Frank Thomas to Chicago White Sox, where he got his only World Series ring. Jeff Bagwell to the Astros. Mike Piazza to the New York Mets. Luis Gonzalez to Arizona. Yeah, Arizona got a legend. Oh, man. Roberto Alomar goes to the Blue Jays. Jorge Posada with the Yankees. Paul Konerko to the Chicago White Sox. Barry Larkin for the Cincinnati Reds. Vladimir Guerrero, since the Angels don't have much. Well, he was with the Expos, and that's when he really blew up. But I'm going to put him in with the Angels, because he really did a lot of history with the Angels as well. Benito Santiago to the San Diego Padres. Jason Giambi to the Yankees. Eric Karros to the Dodgers. Fred Mad Dog McGriff, Toronto. Wow, Blue Jays got a couple legends under their belt. Be proud, Toronto. Omar Vizquel, Toronto. Cliff Floyd to the Miami Marlins. Sad that Miami, this is their only legend they have in this game. Johnny Damon to the Red Sox. Though he played for the Yankees and a few other teams, he's definitely a Red Sox legend. Jim Edmonds, I would put him in with St. Louis, but he really got to start with the Angels, and the Angels need more legends. I mean, Cardinals are already stacked. Come on now. Steve Finley to the Dodgers. Kenny Lofton to the Cleveland Indians. Dante Bichette to Colorado. Sean Green to LA Dodgers. I swear. Edgar Martinez to Seattle. And that will do it. Man. Set roster changes? Yes. And what you want to do, you want to auto-fix all the teams. And yeah, this is pretty annoying. And what they do, yeah, they autocorrect based off status and just best for the roster. So more than likely, you're going to see, like, if a player is in some of the whack players in the majors right now, they're going to be down to AAA. If they were in AAA, they're going to go down to AA and so on and so on. Save data. Roster. I'll just click roster to save. New save for me. And boom. There we go. So let's go ahead. Let's go play a game. Let's Just use this as an alternate. And look, Roy Oswalt, Lance McCullers, Dallas Keuchel, Verlander, Cole, Morton, Scott. Like, you have starters and relievers on this roster. Like, they fixed it up. See, Yuli Gurriel is now a DH. He's usually the first baseman, but now that's Bagwell's spot. Wow, like, they really fixed up the rosters, man. But that's gonna do it for me here. You guys are truly wonderful. I'll try to do more cool videos like this pretty soon. In the meantime, again, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to hit the like button if you want me to do more. Comment below if you want me to do like fantasy games, matchups with different stadiums and uniforms. And other than that, also subscribe to me. I'll probably do as many videos as I can. You are all truly wonderful. God bless y'all. Love you guys. Take care. See ya.